You're welcome to my channel, a heart to heart talk parenting the special needs child. If you're a new subscriber, thank you very much. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. Like I said in the previous episode, that this channel is taking you through the world of parenting the special needs child or parenting special needs children. So, today's topic is going to be interesting. It's going to be my story, your story, our story. So, my son Ibrahim, who was diagnosed with ADHD and autism, it came like a rude shock to me. I wasn't expecting it, and that was why I told you in the previous episode that as a mother, it's only natural, or as a parent, it is natural for you to express your feelings, to express your disappointment, your pain, and your hurt. But I'm telling you that you can do this with the right effort, with the genuine mindset. That is the mindset that you have, that you want your child to be balanced in life, because you are going to be giving you your all. You are going to be going through medical routine, medical checkup. You're going to be going through MRI and drugs, and they'll be giving you some list of drugs. You have to be following through the timing of the drug. All those things can be quite difficult. You have to have a caregiver who is passionate about taking care of a child, because at times you can't be there. That is why we need both partners to come together to take care of this child. I've seen scenarios, or I've heard stories whereby the father will say no. He can even say he's not the one that bats this child in the first place, or that he's not going to be responsible henceforth with dealing with a child with this condition. And it's going to be easy having an independent partner taking through or taking care of this child. That is why we need the collaborative effort of both parents, so that the parents can be able to be balanced. It is when you, as a father or as a mother, is balanced psychologically, that is when you can able to take care of the child, and no single parent can do it effectively. So I'm going to be sharing to you, today's topic is going to be our story, your story, and my story. At the age of 4, my son Ibrahim, who was diagnosed with these conditions, like I said earlier, autism and ADHD, was not easy for me. In fact, I was living in the denial. I was living in the denial that my son can never have this kind of condition. I felt I'm spiritually, like I'm trying my best spiritually, or because the father, who is a specialist, is doing his best. So such a child cannot come out from us to have these conditions. But no, at 2, I realized that my son, who fell sick and we treated him and he got better, could not continue the speech, because at the age of 2.5, he started talking like a normal and regular child. You understand? Some children talk earlier, their speech come out earlier, maybe at the age of 1. Some people even at the age of 7 months. Some children at the age of 7 months, they start making their first sound. But my own son at the age of 2 was talking well. But when he now fell sick, I thought it was just typhoid, like a typhoid condition, or it was like a typhoid disease. And I treated him and he got better. When he got better, the speech was not progressive. And for me to know that this speech was not progressive, in fact, I didn't know. It was the father who told me that, don't you realize that this boy, when he needs something, he usually tell you, Mommy, give me something. Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, give me food. But now he would rather go to the fridge, or rather go to the kitchen and open the pot himself. Do you think this is okay? I said, oh, no, maybe he's been introverted. That is why the speech is not progressive. And I also learned that the father himself did not talk until the age of 6. So I felt my son was imitating his father, or he was not going to, he was having a delayed speech. That was what I felt. I never imagined in my life that my son was having autism or ADHD. So at the age of 3, the play increased. It became excessive. Like he would sit down and he would be moving his back upwards, downwards, like these children playing. And he could actually use his back to break a chair. Yeah, you heard me right. He could use a back to break a chair. So I felt, what kind of play is this? I was thinking I was giving him the right nutrients. I don't normally give them this in the regular foods, like they sell this tin that they usually sell, this baby feet, this baby food. I don't give it to him. I was giving him the natural pap, soya milk, beans, crayfish. So I felt it was because of the nutrient. That was why it was having such energy. But when I saw that the energy was now becoming destructive, like it could break a chair, I felt, oh, something should be done. And it wasn't even me that felt that something should be done. It was his father that felt, oh, there's a problem. We need to take this child to a specialist so that they can help us find out what is wrong with the boy. I still did not agree with him that my son was not was sick. I felt it was still okay. Then we took him to school. He was going to school for the age of 2. He started schooling, and the teacher called me that this boy, what he could ask before, like I need pencil, I want water, he wasn't saying it. Rather, he will go and get it. And if you deny him or you prevent him from having that thing at that point in time, he will cry. Like he will cry, and his voice was so loud about it. He will cry so much. And I felt that, okay, when attention was now being drawn from the head teacher in the school, I felt, okay, fine, this is the time for me to do something about it. So I journeyed down with him to my loved one's place, to my parents and my siblings' place. That is why I tell you that dealing with children with this kind of condition requires support. It requires emotional and psychological support from your loved ones, from true and genuine friends. They'll be able to know that this thing is not easy, you are not alone, and they are here for you. So when I came down to my parents' place, I took him to the hospital to meet a neurosurgeon, and he did not make a quick diagnosis of the boy. He told me that I should go and get an MRI done for the boy. I should do an MRI to tell us what is wrong with the boy. So we did the MRI, and I took the results to him a few days after. When I took the results to him, he told me that my son is having the condition of autism and ADHD. That is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I was shocked. It was the shocker of my life. But then I don't understand what autism or ADHD means. What I was just after is that, will my son get better? Will he be balanced in life? And what he told me is that, yeah, he can. He can if you follow the proper routine and you follow the doctor's advice, strictly doctor's advice. I think your son can be, and he also told me that as time goes on, as he increases in age, there are some things that he will just be dropping off naturally, like the excessive cry when he needs something. All those ones with age will drop it down. So I said, okay, fine, I can do this. Then I went home. When I went back to my base, I sat down. I still felt no. In fact, I could remember tearing the results because I still felt that no, this is not no. At the age of 4, 4 is still too young. You never can say. Maybe he's still playing. He's still at that age of at that realm of playing. No, he's still too young. I still felt no. So I saw the results and I said no, my son is well. I started having my own intentional parenting, like coaching him myself. In fact, I felt that if I'm here with him and sit down to coach him, I felt he will still do better. Or maybe because he's having problem with crowd, that is why he cannot do well in school. So I withdrew him from the school, took him home, and started doing my own form of parenting. But then it didn't still work. The energy grew, crying, and in fact, it was swelling everywhere. He could not go to the toilet to use himself anymore. He would just do it instantly. He would mess everywhere up, and it was very, very difficult for me. So, in the next episode, I'm going to share with you how I was able to do that, how I was able to go through that phase. I didn't just do it alone. And I'm telling you right now that you can also do it. So, in the next episode, I'm still going to continue with my story. Please like this channel, subscribe to your loved ones, and share. I will see you again. Thank you.